Does the food you eat make you a good person? Does the food you eat make you a bad person? Does the food you eat make you smart? Does it raise your vibration? Increase your consciousness? Does it make you spiritually awake? In this video, I'm going to talk about vegetarians, non-vegetarians, Jains, junk food vegans, people on a whole food plant-based diet, people on a cooked carnivore diet, raw primal eaters, raw vegans and fruitarians, and whether or not their mentality and behavior seem to be in line with their way of eating. At the end of the video, I'm going to tell you who I believe the smartest people are. First, let's make one thing clear. Steve Jobs was not a fruitarian, Gandhi was not a vegan, and Hitler was not a vegetarian. And I will make a video on that tomorrow with evidence. Okay, let's get into this. We already know that people on any diet can be good or bad to other humans. There are Jains who are horrible to others. There are vegetarians who are extremely toxic. And there was a black fruitarian who made racist attacks on me. So we're going to find out how all these people are to animals, how smart they are in terms of health, and how conscious they generally are. Are Jains and vegetarians nice to animals? Not necessarily. Mostly not. Most of them want nothing to do with animals and wouldn't know how to help an animal in distress. Non-vegetarians too may or may not like animals, but the ones who do are more likely than the Jains or vegetarians to feed these animals properly. Junk food vegans, even though they claim to love animals, are very likely to force their ideology upon dogs and cats, just like the Jains and vegetarians who are totally disconnected from reality. Whole food plant-based vegans? I don't know. But animals who live with people who follow a cooked carnivore diet are in for a good time. Raw vegans and raw meat eaters seem to be very much in tune with reality. They eat according to how they believe nature has designed them to eat. So they're going to feed their animals how nature has designed them to eat. Let's talk about how smart all these people are in terms of health. Jains, vegetarians and non-vegetarians, do they seem to be smart in terms of health? No. But there might be exceptions. There are people who want to eat better, they want to get healthier. The problem is, most of them are just clueless about what to do. If they were smart, they wouldn't be following a Jain or a vegetarian diet, or even a standard non-vegetarian diet. Junk food vegans have no place in the discussion about health. People on a whole food plant-based diet or vegans who care about animals but also care about their health and follow a whole food plant-based diet as recommended by vegan doctors, yeah, they're likely to be very smart people who will take the necessary supplements, they eat well. Yeah, smart people. People who follow a cooked carnivore diet also have their doctors and all the science and research behind them, and they eat that way for health, and they're pretty convinced that that is the way to eat. So yeah, raw vegans and raw primal dieters, whether you believe that humans are meant to eat raw fruits and vegetables, or you believe that humans are meant to eat animals, raw, uncooked, organs and all, these two categories seem to be the most convincing of the lot. Let's talk about how aware these people really are. Jains and vegetarians and regular non-vegetarians, no, most of them are not awake at all. There are exceptions, but most of them have no idea what the hell is going on. These are the people who follow the news and believe what they see on TV and think that the government cares about them. Junk food vegans. No, they're not really aware, but there are exceptions. Most of these people also believe that whatever is being shown to us is really happening and that's all real. Whole food plant-based eaters and cooked carnivore dieters seem to be a lot smarter. Most of them are skeptical of the vaccine, sorry, I shouldn't have said that. They seem to be skeptical of and yeah, it's a good thing, it's a good sign, you know. Raw vegans and raw primal eaters are the two groups that seem to know exactly what is going on. The raw vegans, along with the fruitarians and the raw meat eaters, not one of these people has said that they will take the shot. Not one of these people has any faith in the government. These two groups are totally kicking ass everywhere. All of them know what is going on. A lot of them have known for a long time that this was going to happen. And all of them, without exception, are saying that they will not be taking the woke as. What this world needs right now, more than ever, is humans who are not disconnected from animals and are so in tune with nature that they do not force their ideologies upon other animals, and are conscious of what they put in their own bodies and are mindful of what they take in, even if it may not be the most healthful choice at that moment. You can't become woke on any diet. You just have to be ready for an awakening. So in terms of how people are to animals, how smart they are in terms of health, and how awake they generally are, whole food plant-based vegans and cooked carnivore dieters fall somewhere in the middle. Jains, vegetarians, and regular non-vegetarians are below them. There are exceptions, of course, but raw vegans and raw primal dieters are on top. Both these groups are in tune with nature and will do what's best for the animals they take care of. Both these groups follow their ways of eating for their health, and they are 100% convinced. Even if both are completely different diets, they're both the exact opposite of each other actually. Both these groups know exactly what the hell is going on, and nobody from either of these groups will be taking the shot. As for the junk food vegans, they are lower than the Jains and the regular vegetarians and the regular non-vegetarians, and since they want the vaccine so badly, they should go for it. I'll be making more such videos, so come back and check at some point.